Welcome to this tutorial, where we'll guide you through the process of flashing the Xedge32 firmware onto your ESP32 or the newer ESP32-S3 development board. We'll be using the graphical installer for this demonstration, a user-friendly option available exclusively for Windows users. If you're on Mac or Linux, don't worry, you can follow the command line instructions detailed in the official documentation. To begin, head over to Espressif's website and download the graphical installer. You can unzip this tool in any directory. In our case, we'll be saving it on a RAM drive, along with the firmware files, as we don't need to keep these files after use. Feel free to choose a storage location that works best for you. When flashing the firmware, it must be uploaded through the development board's USB UART bridge. This bridge serves as a communication channel between the ESP32 and your computer, allowing for the necessary data transfer. While it's not a strict requirement, we highly recommend erasing the ESP32 before proceeding to upload the Xedge32 firmware. This step can help ensure a clean installation and minimize potential conflicts with previous configurations. To make things simple, you can download the ready-to-use Xedge32 firmware directly from the Getting Started guide on the Xedge32 website. This will provide you with the exact files you need to begin the flashing process. Xedge32 is designed for the ESP32 equipped with PS RAM and the enhanced ESP32-S3. If your current setup doesn't meet these requirements, you might want to consider purchasing the ESP32-S3. Just be sure to select a version with at least 8 MB of RAM to ensure compatibility. The complete Xedge32 firmware comprises 3 binary files, and correctly configuring the graphical installer is essential for a successful Xedge32 installation. We must also set the address for these 3 files as detailed in the documentation. Please pay close attention to this step, as the address differs depending on whether you're working with an ESP32 or the newer ESP32-S3. Using the correct address for your particular chip will ensure that the firmware is installed accurately and functions as intended. Once the firmware upload has successfully completed, you can simply close the graphical installer. There's no need for further action within the tool. Your ESP32 or ESP32-S3 is now equipped with the Xedge32 firmware and ready for use. Note that we are switching from USB UART to USB OTG. Many new ESP32-S3 development boards are equipped with both types of USB ports, and Xedge32 specifically utilizes the USB OTG port for the Lua shell. Why is this switch important? It allows for interaction with the Lua shell, where the initial configuration of Xedge32 takes place. To connect to the Lua shell, you'll need to use a serial program, such as PuTTY. As soon as you connect with PuTTY, you'll be greeted by the Lua shell. The Lua shell lets you execute any Lua command, though its primary purpose in this context is to facilitate the initial Wi-Fi network configuration. The main task within the Lua shell is to establish a connection to your local Wi-Fi network. While you can perform various actions within the shell, this network connection is essential to get your ESP32-S3 working with Xedge32. To connect to your Wi-Fi, you'll need to run a specific command. Please refer to the official Xedge32 documentation for the exact command, as it will guide you through this crucial step. Upon entering the IP address displayed in the Lua shell into your browser window, you'll be welcomed into the Xedge32 Development Environment. This is where the magic happens. The Xedge IDE is your gateway to creating powerful applications tailored to your needs. To learn more about the Xedge IDE and creating applications, refer to the Xedge introductory video.